Well, hello everyone. Welcome to round 49 of the Flocking Geese is My Team career mode here on F123, and you join us in China for the Shanghai Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah, we have a rival, Carlos Sainz, as of round 48. We have had a bit of a problem because we don't have... These facilities are not yet at level 3. So we've maxed out all of the upgrades for each department. So yeah. Also, our car is now better than an Alpha Tauri, a Haas, and Alfa Romeo. So we're slowly climbing up the performance, which is good. Practice and qualifying wise, we qualified P5, unlike last season where we had P1, and we finished the race in P1. We won the race. It was our second win of season 2. But hopefully we can have a good race this time, because the first two, Bahrain and Australia, were just a disaster for the Goose. But for Liam Lawson, Australia was an absolute miracle. I still can't get over that. But hopefully it can be repeated, so let's get in there.
The Chinese Grand Prix then is upon us once again. A race that saw Michael Schumacher claim his final Formula One victory in 2006, as well as Red Bull's first with Sebastian Vettel in 2009. There's no doubt plenty more drama to come here in Shanghai. We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3 mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles per hour with DRS assistance down the back straight before the cars break into the tight hairpin at turn 14. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Goose, Leclerc, Gasly, Perez, Norris, Stroll, Bottas, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Albon, Williams, Zhou, Verstappen, Liam Lawson, Hulkenberg, Teo Porcher, Sargent, and Nick de Vries rounds off the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, China. Now, last time we won the Chinese Grand Prix, but can we perform another miracle at the Chinese Grand Prix? And we're off, and the Goose gets an excellent start ahead of Carlos Sainz and Oscar Piastri, and the Goose has moved up to P2 ahead of Esteban Ocon, cuts the two Mercedes off 1 and 2. Russell and Ocon have been dominant all weekend, and now the Goose is stalking George Russell from behind. It's Goose in P2 from P5, made up 3 positions already in the first 2 corners at the start of the Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz not had a good start. Oh, there's contact between Russell and the Goose. Leclerc's moved to P4, so it's the Russell P1, Goose P2, Ocon P3, Leclerc P4, Oscar Piastri in P5, or Aussie boy Piastri, good name, man, from down under. Former teammate as well. How well has Lawson done? I can't see him on the grid. He's behind the 2 Haas drivers. Could be worse. Could be worse. But no, for some reason we struggled at China. We didn't struggle the last race. We did not have any problems. Here we are now. See, we have a problem with the car. I know it sounds strange, but we do have a genuine problem with the car. Our facilities for aerodynamic chassis, durability and powertrain are not level 3 yet. We're still on level 2, which is a bit of a disadvantage for both of us, but we are still in P2. Second lap, Russell sets the fastest lap of the race so far. We go on to the fast 1 kilometre straight bit now of lap 2, and holy shit, Leclerc on the right, Ocon on the left. It's 3 wide through this tight hairpin. Gets contact from both. The Goose is sandwiched between Leclerc and Ocon. It's all gone mad. It's all gone insane. Ocon tries to overtake him, but the Goose shuts him off and takes back second place as we go into the third lap. DRS enabled. Russell says the fastest lap. Ocon goes down the inside as we go into turn 1. There's contact between the 2 cars. The Goose making hand gestures. Jesus, it's all gone completely mad. And Ocon has dropped far down the order. Ocon is gone, promoting Leclerc, Piastri and Sergio Perez to P5 now. And oh, there's wing damage from the Goose, the first of many I might imagine, as Leclerc takes second place from the Goose with Piastri P4, Perez P5, fighting out 2 wide. Ocon is literally, he's gone, he's behind. That must have been, whatever the Goose did to Ocon must have damaged his wing. And here comes the Goose. Oh, the hairpin overshoots it! Overshoots it if you have a bad wing. Oh, Piastri! We ran into our former teammate Oscar Piastri. As we go into lap 4, DRS is enabled. We're gonna have to pit. And Oscar is slowing. And we're going. Oh, we've overdone it. We've overcooked it. Oh, Piastri's out. Piastri's got engine damage. He's got an engine problem. He's out of the race. Oh, he's out. Sainz, Gasly now P5, P6, Perez P3, Leclerc P2, George Russell in his own world at the moment in P1, leading this race. And now the second Piastri turned, that McLaren engine, well, Mercedes engine, sorry, that's my mistake there, gave up on him. Decided, no, I've had enough, it's alright. It's, no, that is Piastri out of this race. Oh, there's contact between the Goose and the man. It's the man versus the Goose here. Contact between the two. The line's been held up. The racing line's been held up. The grid's been held up, and both Goose and Gasly have a 5-second penalty, which the Goose is going to serve now, and hopefully we get a new front wing. Let's see. Carlos Sainz is going to the pit lane as well. He's going to have wing damage as well. Jesus, it was that 3 wide could have turned quite easily into a red flag, but it's a safety car. Now remember, 5-second penalty. The crew cannot touch the car for 5 seconds. Now they can. They put on the another set of medium tyres, and there goes Carlos Sainz. Nick De Vries is going to the pit lane as well, and there's Esteban Ocon. We must have given him wing damage, and he's had to pit. I think that's what's happened. Yes, we know. Yeah, we must have given him wing damage. Ah! That's what you get! We mess with the Geese. And there's the safety car. We've been given permission to pass it. Lap 6 now, coming up to the end of lap 6, sorry, and we have caught up with the safety car. Russell, Leclerc, Gasly, who still has to service 5-second penalty. So this is what happened. So there's contact. They're literally fighting each other. The Goose and the man Gasly. The Goose makes contact. They try and fight each other, and then they hold up the entire grid. And it's enough to give the Goose and Carlos Sainz wing damage. Gasly, however, is staying in. He's in 3rd place at the moment, and the safety car is coming in at the end of lap 8. We are position 18, ahead of De Vries, Magnussen, behind Ocon and Sainz. Now we have a fresh wing. We're not going to break this wing, are we? Again, we're not going to break this wing. We're going to be sensible. There's Lawson. Lawson's got to be in the midfield by now. Here we are. I think this is we've been given the green light here. Someone's going to the pit lane. Verstappen and Lance Stroll have gone to the pit lane. And a few other people. So we are now 14th in the grid. So 4 people have gone into the pit lane here. Teo Porches P10. Oh my God. Lawson's P9. Hulkenberg P11. 12 is Sainz. Ocon 13th. Yes, Hulkenberg is now with Alpine.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that.
Who would have thought it, eh? Oh my God! That's 3 positions in one corner. 3 positions from the Goose. Moving on to lap 9. Oh, that was a late lunch for the Goose, and he's promoted himself to P10, be just behind Liam Lawson and Callan Williams. Look at this. Our current teammate in front of us, with our former teammate in front of Liam Lawson, and Teo Porcher is not finished yet. But Williams trying to outdo himself here, and he does. Oh, we overdo our teammate. Callan Williams is fighting Yuki Tsunoda, and he's actually overtaken. That's the first time I've seen Callan Williams overtake another driver. That is insane. Are you feeling okay, Callan? Meanwhile, lap 10, the Goose goes off the track, slightly off the track into the grass to overtake the AlphaTauri, who's managed to find himself in P9. Further on in lap 10, and the Goose goes down the inside to Callan Williams. Just to be clear that we can now, just because he's, yes, he may be our former teammate, but now, contact is legal. So he better behave himself. Unlike when he was our teammate, where we had to be careful. But now it's legal. But go down the inside of this hairpin and overtakes Alexander Albon for position 6. Who's on the soft tyres for some bizarre reason. Meanwhile, Valtteri Bottas in P5, doing well for himself. God, he must be having a Mercedes flashback at the moment. Here comes the Goose off the track again. Slightly off track. Here we go. Lap 12, position 5. The Gasly is P4, and he's overshot again. He's going to have to pit at some point and serve his penalty. But he's not going to. Charles Leclerc's gone to the pit lane now. We are now P4. Okay, so that was our scheduled pit stop, by the way. Liam Lawson is going to the pit lane. Our teammate. I still can't get over he won Australia. If you've not watched that video, please go watch it. Please. Pretty please, thank you. It's so good. Well, I think so. On the grass, and he's overtaking Pierre Gasly, who still has a 5-second penalty, and we are back at the podium, P3. But can this car hold him back? No. But the Goose is he's not gonna let him go quietly. Oh, we've lost. Oh, Jesus. Oh God, there goes the end plate. That end plate is flying, and we've lost the front wing completely. Where's the safety car? And the Goose is not going to go into the pit lane for this one. And Gasly is still fighting the Goose. This is war. The Goose is fighting. He's trying to assassinate Pierre Gasly here. Oh! The Goose goes off the track. He tried to assassinate him then, but failed. And here comes Ocon. Goose nearly ran to the back of Ocon then, and it's even better news because Callan Williams is behind us. Jesus H guys, it's like Monza all over again. Fond memories. So we go into the hairpin. That's where the Goose lost his end plate, and then he lost his wing completely. Oh my life. And he's not even going to the pit lane. He's still fighting Gasly, and that's Leclerc, I think, going into the going forwards. Oh, here comes Callan Williams. Oh, contact! His hand just has been made to our former teammate. And he's off! He's overtaken the Goose. Callan Williams, thinking it's Austria all over again from Season 2. But the Goose is not finished with our former teammate as he takes him down the inside towards the ever-accelerating spiral. But here comes Callan Williams and Sergio Perez. Perez gets through, but the Goose makes contact with Callan Williams once more. And, oh, there's more contact with Williams. Oh, we feared this would happen. We feared this would happen. Lawrence Stroll right now, or, you know, Lawrence Stroll's dad would be like, gee, oh my god, what's going on here? taking his glasses off after this. As lap 14, our originally scheduled pit stop was lap 14. But we're going in now. Russell, Norris, Gasly, us, Williams, Polchev going to the pit lane. Obviously we need a new front wing, so we're going to be stone dead last by the time we get out of... we're going to be behind Liam Lawson at this point. Yeah. Oh dear. Yep, Lawson is 17th now. And we're last, basically. Moving on to lap 16, there's not much really happened, and we are behind. We've managed to overtake Nico Hulkenberg because he did pit, and we're just approaching Airport Share. Pierre Gasly. Oh, and Gasly has served his penalty. And now, but unfortunately, he has not been served an assassination from the Goose. But it will happen. The Goose gaining, ramming speed. Oh, there's contact, and the Goose overtakes at turn 1 and then to turn 2. Now his focus goes on to Callan Williams. Liam Lawson is ahead of our former teammate, Callan Williams. De Vries has gone into the pit lane, as well as Magnussen. I don't actually believe this, but Lawson's managed to overtake Sergio Perez. That is good. Sargent's going to the pit lane now, promoting us to P15. Lawson's doing well, isn't he? Our teammate. Yeah, he's in front of Perez. Get in there. Get in there. Lawson sending a message to Christian Horner. Yeah, this is what Red Bull AlphaTauri did to me. Replaced with Ricardo. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Goose, and yeah. That's he's been the master and the apprentice on this one. Oh no, Perez has he's fighting Perez at the moment. Here comes the Goose down the inside of the hairpin, contact with Callan Williams from Aston Martin. I can't believe it's with Aston Martin. And also Perez still fighting for P12 here. And then here comes the Goose, thinking about oh my god, we're going to do a 3 wide here. We're going to do a 3 wide here. The Goose, oh, there's contact with the Goose. Look, damages in front wing again. And we made contact with Liam Lawson, our teammate. That's your teammate, damn it. The Goose goes off the grass to avoid Lawson, but Williams is now behind us. And Perez jumps into position 12. Gasly's behind Williams. So this is oh my holy Jesus. We nearly made contact with our teammate then. No, we don't make contact with our teammate. There are limits. Here you go, Callan Williams. He saw the opportunity and he took it. Oh, he's learned something from the flocking geese. He's definitely learned something when he was with us, didn't he? Yeah, he's learned to be an opportunist. He's learned to get in there. Lap 21, coming up to the tight hairpin, and the Goose is thinking about it. Oh, he made contact with Callan Williams. Joe Guan Yu is somehow in P13. How the hell has he been there?
Oh, nice overtake.
Thank you very much, Mark. But Lawson still holding position 12. ahead of Zhou Guanyu. Lap 22 now, and Zhou Guanyu is looking for points in his home Grand Prix because, yeah. Zhou Guanyu, the first ever Chinese. Oh no, you're joking.
The rear wing's stuck open. We need you to pitch.
Oh my Jesus, we nearly took out our own teammate. The DRS has screwed us open and we've lost the front wing again. Oh, not again. We've had to pitch, and it's Gasly. It's Gasly. Then what? The man comes around and screws us over the. And that's the third pit stop of the race. Verstappen has managed to make his way into P3. Okay, this is not going well for our as the reigning defending F1 champion. This is a very good start to our season, don't you think? Not. No, it isn't. Carlos Sainz sets the fastest lap of the race, and we move on to lap 27. And Nick de Vries for the second time. No, first time this season, sorry. I'm thinking about last season then. Nick de Vries is out. Moving on now. And because of how poorly the car is, you know, facilities being on Spec 2, you know, not having level 3 upgrades yet, obviously our performance has dropped. And Charles Leclerc wins the Chinese Grand Prix for Ferrari. This is his first win of the season. So well done to Charles Leclerc. Not so well done to that man behind him, which I believe is George Russell. Well, it could be Esteban Ocon. I really don't know. I don't care either. But yeah, we're last.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
This is not going well for the defending champion, the Goose. Ah, yeah, of course he's driver of the day. Fuck's sake. Fuck you.
It's victory in Shanghai then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs. And that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit, familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again. So let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. Some amazing talent out there on track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
It's not going well, is it? I know what the problem is. Apart from the fact that it's the Goose that's driving. We need to get the facilities to Spec 3 as soon as possible. Because we are suffering. The car is just not powerful. It cannot keep up with the others. You saw how we couldn't keep up with Pierre Gasly. Even though we've had multiple confrontations with him during the race. So Leclerc's your winner. Sainz has the fastest lap. Okay, he made 13 places. Okay, fair enough. But no, Williams P12, Lawson 13. Well, I mean, we've beaten De Vries and Piastri, so that's something. But no, thanks for watching. Take care. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my main channel, Tico Sprinter. And we will see you in round 50. So round 4 basically, and that is in Azerbaijan for both the sprint race and the Grand Prix. That's going to be fun. See you then.